Right, fellas, should we play some DbD again? I'm going to make one or two little claims at the beginning. The first one is actually, I do apologise about my voice in this one. I have just had some ramen noodles that have set my mouth on fire, so I guess the fun part is that, you know, the irony here is that my mouth's probably the same temperature of the fucking commentary that's going to be coming out of it. But, as I say, it is what it is. The second claim, and this is not out of narcissism, this is not out of claim to fame or any of that kind of shit, this is just factual. Obviously to you as a viewer, it's, you know, it's going to be hearsay because you're not inside my head, basically. But I've known about this for ages, and it's only recently that people have started using this as meta. I'm going to speak the piece. I'm going to put a timestamp because it's probably going to turn into a little miniature rant at the beginning here, but I'm going to keep it try and keep it short and sweet. I'm just going to explain why this is now meta because I actually have the definitive reason. And there's a lot of people, based on the forums and all that kind of thing, who seem to think that this is actually just people being toxic, and no, it's not. It's actually killers plaster fixing the game. But I'll actually put a timestamp in the description below in the video, so you can just switch to the gameplay. Just for those who don't want to listen to this rant. But yeah, for those of you who do want to listen to it, why does this exist? This exists, ladies and gentlemen, because it's fast becoming a very serious issue in this particular asymmetrical horror game, where every single fucking thing the killer does is being reversed by some cop-out second chance bullshit in nearly every instance of it. You know, be it actually slugging, you know, you've got your unbreakables and all that kind of thing. This covers that. You reduce to 25%, you know, slower recovery speed so you can keep people on the floor a little longer. It kind of, but doesn't completely, trump Swift, because this does hide you when you're on the floor outside of 60 meter range if you M1 survivors with this. Which basically means you have to essentially, well, I mean, solos anyway aren't going to be able to find people. We'll go into that in a minute as well, because I am actually neutral on this, and I do want what's best for the asym franchise. A lot of people seem to think I'm just a killer main, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But considering, you know, the claims that I made about a previous asym that's now dead, I actually do know what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. But yeah, this removes a lot of bullshit from the killer side of the game. You don't have to deal with DS. You very rarely will have to deal with Unbreakable, if you're quick enough anyway. It gets rid of all the off-the-record bullshit. It gets rid of dead ads most of the time. You know, all that kind of stuff, because you're basically just going to slug everybody and then hook them. This is what you aim to do with this perk. And, you know, steering over to what I've just mentioned there when I say I'm neutral, this is also bad game design, because it essentially strips the entire game down to just downing 4 people and skipping the entire hook phase system of the game. But we're actually at that point now anyway, fellas, where, you know, I don't think behaviour really give a shit, to be honest. It's either they don't give a shit or they're just completely fucking clueless, and either side of that argument is equally valid at this point based on what we've seen. But anyway, we're going to be doing this. I have known about this build for quite a while. As I said, I mentioned at the beginning, I just had a bit of self-respect and wasn't going to run it. But considering now all the big streamers have come out of the woodwork and they're all saying, "Oh guys, look at this build, look at this," you know, screeching into the microphone about how it's all very overpowered and strong, and so behaviour's going to look at that and just delete it, and then give survivors base kit unbreakable, dead hard, off the record and all that kind of shit, probably. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the endless cycle with this game. But yeah, we're going to run Knockout, we're going to run Surge. Surge is going to basically add a little bit of gen slowdown. 8% of progress, though, is barely nothing, so it's basically non-existent. I am tempted to put Brutal Strength on this, maybe. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, you know. We've also got Bamboozle, because if you don't run Bamboozle on an M1 killer, you just lose. And we're also running Hex Noed just to seal the deal at the end, potentially, by just, you know, everybody being exposed and slugging them all with us. That's basically the fail-safe if it does go wrong, you know, that kind of stuff. So we'll see how this goes in the triumphant return there, just the usual that I run on Clown anyway, and I put in. See you in the game. First game's going to be on Garden of Joy. I've already got reservations about doing this, fellas. Like, as I say, I know I sound like a bit of a prick in my videos, but okay. We'll have to see how they play. Whether we do this or not. Might have to do it on this map though anyway, to be fair. We do have warlocks. Because they burn streamers as well. It's a fence, it's fine. I need to get used to the maps again. Champion alert. No, he's got finesse. Alright, yeah. Nah, that's fine. We'll slug them all. Okay, I guess I won't vault through there then. Nice. Game design. No, I didn't get that because of desync as well. Give us a kick. There's at least a 2-man list based on the names, so we're already at a massive disadvantage, but we'll see. Might have gone for him though, that's fine. That's fine. So we're at what, like 2 gens at the moment? It's fine. Yep. Losing frames again. I know Steve's here somewhere. Or was. One of these two, wasn't it? Yep. It's fine. It's 2 down. There you go, DCing. Don't care. Really do not care. We've massively butchered this game over the years. You reap what you fucking sow. Cheese up, so there's somebody over here on this one. That guy that's down's part of a swift as well, so they're gonna know where they are. Quite get that, that's fine. Buggy as fuck, that's fine. Just stick her on the hook. So we can pin the bot somewhere. Revive's gonna be coming in on that other guy in a minute. Led back over that way. There it is. It's 2 gens, one over there. I can't remember where they were. There, okay. Gonna be a champion of light. Save. Safe pallet. Get rid of it. Stop them from getting over that. One here as well. A safe window. I got stuck. Good. This time the firecracker. Other guy's already up, so that's probably the bot. It's going to be balanced. No, it isn't. Okay. It's 2. Yep. Another champion alert. Don't know where the pallet is. Still here, but completely silent right next to me. Went for that. Other people are already up. There's no counterplay to slugging, by the way. That's something else they always tout. Yep. Power roll. Fucking hell. Why can I not just do some other content on the channel, dude? This game's fucking wank. Okay. So we'll go again. You've probably gone back to the building. Already all healing as well. There's no counterplay to this, by the way. Right, they're all here. Good. We'll go for the guy that's injured. Safe window. Looks like a lithe. Safe window. Bad map design. She's going to start going for the revive, is it? What the fuck? Right, okay. God pellet, no gameplay. Not going to chase around house. We're going to go back over here because it's a 2-man. He's there. Okay. There's one. They're coming in. Don't know where he is on the floor. The injure. The guy's already up again. No counterplay at slugging. Get rid of this. He's gone to house. We'll go and get a. Could do getting rid of the bot because it just knows where everybody is. Also very suspicious shit going on because I'm throwing bottles directly at her and she's not getting stunned by it. Just get him. Them two are a swift anyway, the Leon and Alan, so entire build's countered by them. Good. We'll go back to the house because they're probably about to do the one that's upstairs. That's fine. Healing up. Yep. Already all healed. Everybody's now healthy, so there's two hits coming in. It's live. Bad map design. God pellet, no gameplay. No counterplay to this build, by the way, guys. Went from evolve to this. Fucking hell. Fucking hand-holding simulator 2025. It was 99, does it? Yeah, both on there because it's a Swift. No counterplay to Swift, but we don't talk about that because it's Survivor things. Oh, it's already gone. Spend one of my precious 8 gen kicks to do this. I'm getting fucking firebombed on gens as well. Power roll. They can run off and heal somewhere as well because they're using external software for an unfair advantage. That's what Swift is. There you go. Totem's right next to the door. Probably going in there if I had to guess. Be upstairs, yep. Because they're on comms. Yep. No point hooking because there's 3 other survivors alive, so there's no counterplay to that. Totem's right next to the door as well. Potentially over here. Yeah, it's 2 of them, 3 of them. Okay. Got her over there as well. He's just gone back over that way. There it is. Game design, boys. Gotta love it. One of these is probably gonna have Unbreakable. I know, I'm toxic, I'm just playing the game you're fucking designing on Twitter, to be honest. I don't even get a knock here, I don't think. These can still 4% as well. He's trying it. 2, 3, good. There's one behind there. I can't even remember where the Steve was. You can still 4% as well. Yep, there you go. I'll wait for the base kick borrow time. Good. Stick him on that one round there. Good. I don't know where the Steve is, so I guess he's just dying. Because I can't remember where I hit him. So... Sure, there it is. I'm not giving in to the people that fucking... they have a go at me for it, fellas. I'm really not when I say we lost Evolve for this. Like, it's just... It's objectively fucking terrible, this game. Like, the way it's gone. And I'm going to tell you that, because I'm not some big fucking streamer that's on Behaviour's payroll at the end of the day, you know? It is what it is. It's fucking dog shit. They very nearly got through this as well, because it was at least a 2-man in this, you know? There you go. But if I do anything else as an M1 killer, if I go for chases and all this kind of stuff, there you go, so fun. First thing we hear in the lobby. Do you know what else is so fun? What we're running? Have we got any DSs in this lobby? There you go, off the record. Loads of 80 seconds of invincibility with no counterplay. Flashbangs, blast mines, all the stuff that stops me from doing my job in a window that's getting smaller and smaller, literally every game. But sure, there it is. Can't work out knocked out or slugging bills. stared at me bleeding out. Game was not designed for that. It's not designed for all the second chances either. But, you know, talking to a fucking brick wall. I've been here since 2016 and it's just, you know, the player base. Look, yeah, look, everyone just slugs now. So boring. Why do we think? Why do we think everybody's doing this? Why do we think everybody is doing this? Why do we think everybody is doing this? You know, why do we think we are skipping all this bollocks that has been implemented for people on fucking Twitch? People are just too competitive. I'm too competitive, guys, for wanting to win in the game, you know? Which generally, yeah, is the definition of competitiveness, but I can't play this game casually as a killer anymore. You can't play it casually as a killer anymore. If you play this game casually as killer, you fucking lose by default now. Because that's the fucking way it's going. Because everybody starts whinging on Twitter and all this kind of shit, and we all get second chances, we get everything built in at base, and now it's at this fucking point. I keep saying it, boys, we lost Evolve for this. Yeah? That's not me insulting your favourite game if you like this game, you know? It's me saying that this game is objectively fucking shitter than what Evolve is. Yeah? Because that's a game about combat and game and player skill between both sides, the monster and the hunters. Everybody has to play their role, and if they don't play the role, they get punished for it. Here, if you play absolutely dog shit as Survivor with the amount of downs that we've got here, doesn't fucking matter. You've got numerous ways out of every situation as Survivor, boys, in this game. And it is what it is. That's what the game is turning into. I'm not saying it to blindly hate on fucking Dead by Daylight or anything like that. I don't sound this spiteful and all this kind of shit for no fucking reason. It's because I've sat in the back line for years with people that play this game, right, and all the streamers that play it and all that kind of shit, and nobody fucking says a word. Nobody says that this game is actually shit, you know? Things that I experience in this game, I'll see streamers do it, and the thing that I see through their face cams is a slight dip in the face. That slight dip in the face is them concentrating on trying not to say the shit that I say in games, yeah? I just fucking say it, because I don't give a shit. I actually want ASIMs to be good again, but they're not. Not while this is at the top of the genre in its current state, boys. I'll tell you that right now. That's why I sound like I do when I'm playing this game, because it's fucking wank, and I want it to be better. But it's not going to be better because we have a developer that lives on fucking Twitter and takes the worst fucking takes and just the worst viewpoints imaginable, takes them as gospel and puts them into the game. Yeah? Fucking hell, dude. It's so fucking jaded and low IQ, this player base, mate. It's actually killing this fucking genre. It's gotten so bad. And now we've got all the big streamers coming out of it doing this build and all this kind of stuff because it's the only fucking way to actually play, you know, as killer. Because this build is the way the game used to be. Like, for killers, it used to be about being the power role. The killer used to be something you had to fucking avoid in the game, you know? It's fucking insane, dude. They're actually awesome enough. Like, they said it was shit and all that kind of stuff, but there's no name calling here, so more power to them, because I know it's fucking frustrating to play against. I know it is. That's why I'm doing it. Because if the ship's burning and it's going down, I'm fucking riding it out and dancing towards the grave, mate, at this point, because it's got to the point already. It's not even getting there. It's got to the point where there's so much stupid shit in the game now because they don't listen to the right people and they don't play it. They just sit in the fucking offices looking at data sheets all day or something. I don't know what it is they do when they're trying to balance this game. That it's got to the point where there's problematic points, problematic high points on both sides with stuff like this that exists. There's all the second chances stuff for Survivor that makes Killer unplayable. Then there's this that makes Survivor unplayable. I'm just going to fucking do it now. I don't care anymore, you know? I literally don't fucking care anymore. Yeah? Usually I try and give things the benefit of the doubt and all that kind of stuff, you know, because I'm on top of, you know, all this commentary you're hearing here, I'm actually a chill guy. I've said this in the past, you know, but I'm just sick of the fucking genre that I decided to dedicate myself to and be a YouTuber to and all that kind of stuff with, like, Evolve. and the revival that we had when we did actually get to play against players again, and we was actually in a 4v1 utopia back in the brief evolved revival, the surge we had. It's being ran into the fucking ground by just really stupid fucking people, mate, that behaviour are listening to when they shouldn't be listening to it. They should be playing the game themselves and making informed fucking decisions because they're at the top of the genre, you know? Like, they don't take it seriously. They don't think it's like recently, I mean, this is more controversial than anything, but the Junjiito cosmetics, right? Loads of people bought them in like the Middle Eastern countries like Ukraine, and I think it's in like Sweden and stuff like that, maybe. I don't know if it's that country specifically, but it's in that region. Loads of people brought the cosmetics, right? This is in the same breath while they're asking for the fucking labour of love at the Steam rewards as well, yeah? They've told the people in those countries to get fucked because the cosmetics were available initially. Everybody jumped on it at release like you would as a consumer, and now them cosmetics that they've spent money on have been removed, and behaviour have just said, oh well you shouldn't have bought them then, should you? Because these, like, as a consumer, you don't have the fucking foresight to know that what the company's going to do if they're going to take cosmetics out of stores and all that kind of shit, and then they come out with posts and say, oh, just give us a labour of love, guys, while we're fucking robbing you and designing an actually shit fucking game, you know? It is what it is, anyway. It's the first video back, boys. It's built up over the past few weeks when we've been playing Evolve that's in a dead state, and realising that fucking hell, that game is miles better than this one, but it is what it is. Everybody jumped on this. We decided to run around in circles, being chased by people with knives, rather than like hunting giant alien monsters and super mutants, you know, in fantasy settings that could do literally anything. But there it is. It is what it is. It's the first video back. We're doing DbD content again because YouTube seems to think that ranting content like this and stuff that I don't enjoy doing is the best thing for my channel, because we tried to play Marvel Rivals and it just tanked the views entirely, the game that I was actually enjoying playing. So, it is what it is, fellas. We're back on this shit again. See you on the next one.